The illusion I'm going to do for Penn and Teller is brand new. Nobody has ever seen anything like this. If something goes wrong with it, there is nothing I can do. My hands are literally tied.
Our next performer once described himself as a boy who didn't grow up, which means, like me, he still sleeps in footy pajamas. Please welcome Dominik.
Hello, I'm Dominik. I'm here with Nova and Andrew, and we're going to present something spectacular, an escape that Houdini didn't attempt because he's dead. 10 pounds of sharpened steel, an old butcher's block. Imagine the horrors. All you vegans and vegetarians, avert your eyes. This apple, anything that gets put there will meet with the same consequences. In a minute, that's where my hands will go. I'm going to be handcuffed and shackled to that butcher's block. That rope, well, we're going to set that rope on fire, and I will be using a hairpin to pick the locks and make my escape before that rope burns through. And you saw what happened to that apple. Imagine what would happen to these hands. Now, one thing that's very important is I need to keep track of time. And I'm noticing you have a pink band there.
I do, but no second hand.
Oh, no second hand.
Yeah, so you may be in big trouble.
Well, you know what? I'm a professional. Okay. I know what I'm doing. May I borrow it?
Sure.
That'd be great.
I got to tell you, this watch is important to me, and if you do anything to it, you'll be in a lot more trouble than that thing dropping, okay? Now your major problem is me.
Well, I'm putting my hands at risk for your entertainment.
Good thinking.
So now you got some skin in the game.
I do.
Thanks. Handcuffs. Houdini could escape, not those. Matches the watch. Houdini could escape out of any handcuffs. He was the king of handcuffs. I am not quite the king yet. These shackles will keep my arms in place. This padlock will make it impossible to get out. This hairpin is all I will have to pick these locks in less than 2 minutes. Now, Penn, I'm going to ask you to help us start the time. I want you to yell fire, and she will light the rope, and that's when I'll start counting time.
So I'm going to yell fire in a crowded theater?
If you could, that would be fantastic. So we're ready.
Fire!
Okay. We got to get in here. Sometimes this goes real quick, other times not so much. Got that one. Okay, this one's behind there. It's a little difficult. Yeah, it would be good to have seconds. This is the first time we're actually doing this on television. Got it. Okay. No, I don't know. Put it up fire. Put it up fire. Put it up fire. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. I really don't.
you, sir.
Not a scratch.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dominik. Is that sort of like your nightmare?
This is completely out of my comfort zone. I'd normally do a silent act where I don't talk, and it's a very poignant and...
that's nice.
It's like a silent, surreal movie, very visual and meaningful magic, and this is a nightmare.
Okay, well, it's time to go to the boys.
This act has everything we love it.
Oh, fantastic.
Just everything. I am a fire eater. I am a juggler, so I liked your two co-workers. And love most about you that you didn't do the trick to her. So much of magic is torturing women in front of Mylar to bad Motown music. And you did not torture the women, you tortured yourself. And that is not only better, more artistic, but also sexier.
I think so.
And I also love the way this prop looks. There's about 3 or 4 prop builders in the United States of America that build everything, and it all looks the same. And this looks like a prop that doesn't look like any of theirs. Looks like something you built yourself.
Thank you.
And I also want to say, what's really smart about this in terms of magic, usually dirty business, the dirty work in magic, is done in an off moment. And you chose to put your dirty work at a moment of panic and a moment of excitement. And that's really, really bold, and I think it fooled everybody, you know, except us.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. Well, you didn't fool them, but you certainly impressed
them. And most important, you did not up my watch. It's here and doing fine.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dominik.